Spring 1945. Europe is burning. From the east, the Red Army advances. From the west, Allied forces push deeper into the heart of Germany. The Third Reich is collapsing. In the streets, chaos. Cities in ruins, museums looted, banks emptied, art collections seized and hidden. In a desperate attempt to preserve what remained, the Nazis began loading convoys with treasures, gold, paintings, sacred relics, even scientific prototypes. Among them, one train stood apart, a secret train leaving Breslau, today's Wrocław. In the final days of the war, 24 wagons loaded with gold, art, weapons, and confidential documents. Its route led south toward the mountains near Wałbrzych, home to a vast underground tunnel complex known as Project Riese, the Giant. Somewhere along the way, the train vanished. Soviet engineers later tried to reopen some of the tunnels, but their work was abruptly stopped, with no official explanation, no witnesses, no proof, only sketches, rumors, and silence. Today, this story remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, or perhaps one of its best-kept secrets. Decades have passed, yet the legend of the Nazi gold train refuses to die. Historians call it a myth. Treasure hunters call it unfinished business. Some even claim the train still lies hidden beneath the Polish mountains, sealed away by those who found it first. Tonight, we follow the trail. We'll travel to southern Poland, to the sites where the train was last seen. We'll examine the archives, the testimonies, and the evidence that survived the war. And maybe we'll uncover the truth buried beneath the rails. The first stories about the missing train appeared shortly after the war. Locals in southern Poland spoke of convoys heading into the mountains, trains that were never meant to return. During the final months of World War II, the Nazis constructed a massive network of underground tunnels between Wałbrzych and the Książ Castle. The project was codenamed Riese, the Giant. Officially, these tunnels were to serve as military factories, but documents recovered after the war revealed something far larger. A system of corridors stretching beneath forests, towns, and entire mountains. It was here, legend says, that the Nazi gold train vanished. In April 1945, as Breslau was under siege, German officials ordered the evacuation of the Reichsbank's assets. Crates filled with gold, art, and classified archives. A train carrying 24 wagons was assembled and sent south toward the mountains. It was guarded by armed SS troops. The last confirmed sighting was near Waldenburg, today's Wałbrzych. After that, nothing. No records, no witnesses, no photographs. The train had disappeared as if swallowed by the earth. When the Red Army captured the region, Soviet engineers began extensive searches. They closed off several tunnel entrances and declared the area a restricted military zone. In 1946, a series of explosions was recorded near the Książ Castle, possibly an attempt to seal or destroy the entrances. Decades later, in the 1970s, Polish army geologists conducted underground scans of the same region. Their results were never published. They were classified. Then, in 2015, the story resurfaced. Two explorers, Piotr Koper and Andreas Richter, claimed they had located the train using ground-penetrating radar. The data, they said, revealed a long metallic structure buried about 9 meters underground, along the 65th kilometer of the Wrocław-Wałbrzych railway line. The announcement caused a worldwide sensation. Journalists, scientists, and military units rushed to the site. For a short time, Polish authorities confirmed that an underground anomaly did exist. But weeks later, it was declared a geological formation of natural origin. Still, many believe the investigation was quietly halted to avoid a potential scandal over lost Nazi treasures. Some historians maintain that the train never existed, a legend born from chaos and fear. Yet others insist it was real, that it was found, unloaded, and then sealed forever. Some even claim that parts of the treasure were secretly transported to the Soviet Union, and that related documents remain locked away in Moscow archives to this day. In 1952, a classified Soviet log reportedly mentioned the retrieval of a special cargo from the Roswell region. Was it coincidence or a clue? No one can say for sure. Every investigation, every excavation, every search into the mountain depths has ended the same way, in silence. Today, nearly 80 years later, the legend of the Nazi gold train is still alive. Every investigation, every expedition seems to raise more questions than answers. In 2018, a group of independent researchers returned to the Wałbrzych Mountains. They used modern equipment, ground radar, thermal imaging, and magnetic sensors. The data revealed a hollow underground chamber, a space that could not be explained by natural geology. But before excavations could begin, local authorities suspended the project. The official reason: unstable terrain. Unofficially, the area was still under military control. Months later, one of the researchers, Tomasz Wilczek, received a letter with no sender. Inside was an old, faded map marked with a railway section between the Książ Castle and an abandoned line. In the corner, a handwritten note: April 1945. That same map, historians later claimed, resembled a Soviet archive document titled Report on a Special Cargo Recovered from the Roswell region. Was this proof that the train had been found? Or just another misleading clue? Some believe the tunnels under Wałbrzych extend far beyond what has been documented, reaching deep into the border mountains, connecting to forgotten shafts sealed since the 1940s. Locals still tell stories that on certain nights when the air is damp and still, you can hear echoes underground, like metal scraping against metal. Or maybe the truth is far simpler. Maybe the gold train never existed. Maybe it was only a reflection of fear, loss, and the desperation of a collapsing empire. Yet history teaches one thing: every legend is born from a fragment of truth, and truth is often buried deep. Even today, hundreds of kilometers of tunnels remain unexplored and archives stay sealed. So the question remains: do we truly want to know what was on that train? Perhaps some secrets are meant to stay sealed. The Nazi gold train, file closed.